Hello, guys. So I just wanted to take a few minutes just to kind of introduce you to the course, maybe give you some tips and tricks to help you survive what some people are going to tell you is a historically difficult course. But I think if you follow along and you keep up, you use the resources that we make available to you, I think you'll find that this course is not nearly as challenging as most people have told you about. So first off, I'll just introduce myself to you guys. My name's Kyle Gooden. Yes, I'm the goofy looking bald guy in the picture here. I have lots of experience in lots of different revenue, finance, and accounting positions, particularly in healthcare and government. I worked as a financial analyst, a data analyst, a report developer, a data manager, a financial statement analyst for Mercy Health Systems from 2008 to 2019. So I spent a lot of time in a lot of different departments there, all in the revenue and finance, accounting, and data scopes. After I left there, I went and worked at the state auditor's office in the public corruption and fraud division for the state auditor's office of Missouri. I worked there for a couple of years. Absolutely loved it. One of my favorite jobs I've ever had, second only to this one. Basically what I did was to simplify it, the way I explained it to my 6-year-old at the time was I catch people stealing money. We help them get prosecuted and put into jail. That's basically what I did at the auditor's office. Anybody committing fraud, we did investigations and audits on them. Now I am an accounting instructor here at Missouri State. I started in fall of 2021, I believe, and I'm going through current, obviously. The classes that I teach are Accounting 201, this one, Intro to Financial, Accounting 300, which is Professionalism in Accountancy. It's a little more on the research, writing, how to get a job side of accounting. I also teach Accounting 206, which is the Honors Intro to Accounting course, and I teach Accounting 732, which is the Governmental Not-for-Profit Accounting, because that's where my expertise lies. And starting in fall of 23, I will also be teaching GEP 101, so the Welcome to College course that all of you guys got to take. I am an alum of Missouri State University. Got my bachelor's here, also got my master's degree here. I have a graduate certificate in fraud and forensics. I also have a graduate certificate in data analytics for accounting. And I am a certified fraud examiner. So that's a little bit about me. This is a way that you can contact me. I would prefer when you want to book an appointment with me, book it through my You Can Book Me. There's a QR code for it here. But you can also email me if you absolutely need to, and I will do my very, very best to respond to you. So the Blackboard content in the class, really you've got the Getting Started tab. There's not a whole lot in it right now, just because I've kind of pared that down. I didn't want to overwhelm you. So the Getting Started tab, you're going to have some additional content from Connect, some videos to walk you through how to use some of the resources in Connect, how to look up a report on Edgar. We want to find a 10K for Walmart. How do you do that on the Edgar site? All types of things you'll be doing in your homework. Then you're going to have your weekly content, your course content. So it's broken out by week. On each folder, I've put what we'll be working on that week, as well as what is due that week. So that's going to include all of your homework, quizzes, lecture videos, chapter notes, any other assignments. There's also a tab on the left for projects. That's going to include projects 1 and 2, as well as the 4 different Excel assignments that we'll do before exams. Those Excel assignments they're kind of a practical application of the topics that will be covered on that exam. So it's important that you do those prior to the exam. There won't be a discussion board, so you can ignore that unless I get lots of emails asking me for a discussion board, at which point I will create one for you guys. I'll be honest with you, what I find is I tend to forget that it's there, and sometimes you guys ask questions and I don't see them because I forget to look. That's on me. That's not a you problem. That's a Kyle problem. So I apologize for that. But if there is great demand for it, I will do it, and I will set a reminder in my calendar to look at least once or twice a week. So we'll also, when things come up, and during the summer session they may not come up as often, but I will post opportunities for students. That's things like internships, jobs, professional development opportunities, things like that. You would be shocked to learn, maybe you won't, but I am a little shocked to learn that CPA firms are actually coming to my introductory accounting classes to recruit for internships. So yes, it is quite possible that some of you in this class may be offered an internship or may be able to apply for an internship with a firm before the term's over. So the big important thing here is make sure you review your syllabus. Okay, the syllabus is kind of law. If it's in the syllabus, even if I made a mistake and you go, but it's in the syllabus, you're going to win that argument because I will concede and say, okay, I screwed up. I left that in the syllabus. That's my fault. So review your syllabus, know your policies. Okay, know what's going on in the class. It's posted on Blackboard. The grading system's in there, the grade calculations in there, the assignment lists are in there, any important policies, including exam policies. Some of you that have friends that have taken my class before will know because they've probably told you the only thing that I really get kind of upset about is violations of exam policies. Not really upset unless it's a blatant cheating violation, but I will ding you on exam policies. I will email you if it's egregious enough. You may have to come see me or set up a meeting to discuss it with me. So make sure you're reviewing those policies, review your syllabus, and let's just going forward in your college careers, this is a good idea. Know what the instructor expects from you, know what your faculty expects. So make sure you review that syllabus and ask me any questions about it if you have any. The course calendar is going to cover the content that we're going to cover each week. It's going to tell you when your due dates are, when exams are, all of that good stuff. So we complete exams via Respondus in this class. You get a 48-hour window to complete those exams. It's very important to note. One thing I will tell you is just because it's due on a Friday night at 11:59 does not mean you want to wait until 11:45 to start that exam, because then you're going to get 15 minutes to complete the exam. You need to give yourself plenty of time to complete these exams, okay? Most assignments are going to be completed on Blackboard or Connect. I really think almost all of your assignments are completed through Connect. There are a few that we will complete through Blackboard. So required course materials. You're going to want to enroll in our Connect course via Blackboard. You're going to want to install Respondus Lockdown Browser and monitor on your laptop or your PC or whatever you're taking the exam on. I don't believe that it works for iPads, so you're going to need a laptop or a PC. You have to have a webcam and microphone. If you do not have a webcam and microphone, you're going to be unable to take these exams because it is required through Respondus. This is one of those things I will ding you for. If you don't have any video for your exam, you're going to get an email from me asking you to come in. So just make sure you've got a webcam or a microphone. If you do not, you need to find a place where you can go to take the exam. Meyer Library is a good one here on campus. You can schedule the study rooms to take your exams in. So any additional information is going to be available to you on Blackboard. I'll make announcements probably once or twice a week. Just check in, let you guys know when things are due, that kind of good stuff. So the textbook content is going to be Financial Accounting for Managers by Wayne Thomas and a few other guys. It is the first edition of this textbook. What that means is you may find some inconsistencies between the textbook, chapter notes, Connect assignments, things like that. Now, nothing world-breaking, but you may find some misspellings. You may find a rounding error, something like that. If you do find those, let me know. I can get a hold of Connect, we can report those, and then you can get your points back. Okay, so just be aware this is the first ed of a textbook, so there are bound to be a few errors. Here's my recommended weekly plan for you. I know that nobody's actually going to follow this, but this is my suggestion because this is such a truncated class. I'm teaching a 17-week class in 8 weeks. That means we are moving at more than twice the speed that we would normally move. So you need to make sure that you're keeping up and you have a fairly strict study schedule and work schedule on how you plan to attack the content in this class, because as we progress in the class, it's going to get more difficult and it's going to take you longer to complete homework and projects. So my recommendation would be on Mondays, you watch the lectures, you begin working through your chapter notes. I provide those notes to you. They're kind of fill in the blank Mad Lib style notes. They're extremely helpful. The reason I do that is because I believe that it is more beneficial to you if I've already written the notes for you and you are just putting in the key information. You spend more time focusing on the content and less time on, oh my gosh, did I get to write that down appropriately? So work through your chapter notes. Wednesday, watch some more lectures, work on those chapter notes a little bit more. Don't try to do everything all at once on Monday. Spread it out, because you're going to get bored. You're going to trail off. Listen, I'm not the most exciting guy. I get it. Okay. So break this up. Friday, watch some more lectures. Start working on your homework. Some of this homework, you may look at it and you go, oh, there's only one problem in here. That's where accounting gets tricky, because a lot of times that one problem is going to take you an hour or two to get through. So start working on your homework early. Work on your chapter quizzes if you finish your homework up. Work on any additional content that we have, Excel assignments, projects, that kind of stuff. By Monday, the following Monday, you want to make sure that you submit those chapter quizzes, you submit your homework, and you submit any assignments that are due. I have intentionally tried to make everything due on Monday evenings at 11:59 p.m. It gives you guys an extra day. It gives you an extra day to ask me questions, whatever the case is. I'm just a bigger fan of turning things in on Monday as opposed to Sunday night, which many of you may be used to in your other courses. So make sure that you turn everything in on Monday. With how quickly this class is going to move, I'm not really going to take a lot of time to do extensions for people. That you're just going to have to buckle down and focus on getting the work done as quickly as you can. So let's address the elephant in the room. Let's be honest. This is not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody that's in this class is interested in accounting, and that is okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I get it. We don't have the best reputation as being the most exciting people or the most interesting job. Some of you are going to struggle with some of the concepts, some of the terminology, the course load, things like that, and that's okay. Some of you, this is going to be the first class you ran into where it's actually a challenge, and that's okay. That's what I'm here for. Ask me questions. I want to be answering questions for you guys, okay? There's a reason they hired me. It's because I'm an expert in this field. Please ask me questions about it, okay? I also provide other resources for you. If you're not comfortable coming to me, we have a past mentor in the class. These past mentors are exceptional students that understand the concepts, and they do a very, very, very good job explaining the concepts to students. They may have a different way to explain it, to break it down for you than what I do that makes more sense to you, and that's great. Okay, so use those past mentors. Use the tutors. If there's GA tutoring available in the summer, use those tutors, okay? You're going to need to pass this course. Some of you need to get a B. If you're an accounting student, you probably need a B. If you're not an accounting student, you probably just need a C or a D, okay? You're going to get whatever you put into this course, the effort that you put into this course is what you're going to get out of it, okay? So my deal with you is always this. I will do my very best to make sure you earn the grade that you want in this class. If that's a C, you know what? I don't judge. Let's get that C for you. If it's an A, you got to be willing to put in the work. But here's the thing. I'm willing to put in the work for you as well. So put the effort in, and you're going to get out of it what you put into it. There is some good news. Like I said, there's a ton of resources at your disposal to help you succeed. Okay, the past mentors, tutoring, myself, other students in the class, like reach out, find the accounting major in the class and be friends with them, because I can guarantee you they already understand this stuff for the most part. It just clicks with them. That's the advice I always give my seated students is, hey, find the accounting major, be friends with that person. They're going to be able to explain a lot of this to you. And it seems to work pretty well for most people. The other thing I will say is that I have seen, and there's not always causation through correlation, but it seems like the students that utilize the past mentors have done better in the course than students that haven't, when the need is there, if you know what I mean. So students that need the help, when they reach out to the past mentors, they are doing better on the exams, they're doing better on the quizzes, homework, they're understanding the concepts at a higher level than students that need the help that don't ever reach out to anybody. So use those resources. Like I said, I'm invested in your success. If you get nothing else from me, from this class, I hope it's that I really do care about the success that you guys have in this class. I really, really do. So please reach out to me. I will Zoom with you at midnight if that's what we need to do. If that's the only time you have available, I will do my best to make it work for you. Okay. Make sure you use the past mentor. That's Hope for this summer session. It's an amazing resource for you. Hope's taken the class before. This is her third time in the class, basically. Once as a student, and this is her second time as a past mentor. She's an accounting major. She can help you, but only if you reach out. She doesn't know you need the help if you never reach out to her. The weeks before exams or the weeks of exams, I don't know exactly what her schedule is, but she will always do an online study session for the exams, and they're wonderful. They really do help. The digital version of the textbook, I know that's a dirty word for you guys, textbook, but it has excellent videos that walk you through the concepts, okay? Almost every learning objective that we have in this class has a video associated with it on Connect. It's in the media resources when you open your textbook, and I know, shocker, gasp, scary, you have to open your textbook, but it's there. It's under the media resources link, and if you need just that extra little push to help you understand a concept, these videos are great, and most of them are less than 3 minutes long, way shorter than the one I'm talking to you in right now, okay? So what are your expectations? Here's some expectations. I expect you to follow, I expect the following from you as a college student. Courteous to me, courteous to each other. Okay, that's just obvious. We want to be collegial. You're going to have to do independent study out of class. 4+ hours is a low expectation for a summer course. My guess is if you want an A, you're probably going to have to put on the order of 9 to 12 hours a week into studying and completing work for this class. And that's just kind of the rule. 3 credit hour class, 3 hours of study a week per credit hour. So 9 to 12 hours would be not unreasonable expectations. So that's my expectation, is that you were putting independent study outside of class time. Engage with Blackboard regularly. Okay, you're going to miss a lot if you don't check in on Blackboard and Connect. Okay, we're going to be moving through material quickly. Read the syllabus, including exam policies. I already stressed this earlier in the video. We're not going to take late work in this course during the summer. So please make sure you're keeping up, okay? I don't have the time to make 100 different exceptions to due dates every week. There's 80 some students in this class or in this section. I don't have time to make an exception for everybody each week. So please, please, please stay up to date with your coursework. If I make a mistake or there's issues with Blackboard or Connect, then I'll make an exception. Again, that's a Kyle problem, not a you guys problem, so we'll figure it out. Keep an open mind, okay? I know not everybody's initially interested in this. I have been able to sway some minds in the past. I'm going to try to show you guys in each chapter, particularly once we get to like chapters 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and moving forward, how the topics that we're discussing are applicable to all the majors, not just accounting majors. It is so important that you guys understand the concepts of accounting moving forward as business majors, okay? If you have some expectations of your own, please email me. I am not lying when I say I like to hear them from you guys. It lets me know what you expect of me. You know, do you need to see things in a different order? Do you expect more examples? Things like that. So please, if you have some expectations, email me. I'm not the kind of faculty that's going to get upset and harumph at you for sending me an email about, hey, I really thought you would do this and you didn't. It's okay. I can take criticism. As an accountant and an auditor, my entire professional career was being criticized by other people every time you do something. So used to it, doesn't hurt my feelings. But let me know if you got any questions, anything like that. I'm happy to answer them, guys. So good luck, and hopefully I'll talk to some of you guys soon.